Hello everybody, Dave here. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Hope you're all doing well. So in today's stream, I'm going to be, it's going to be a real chilled one, to be honest with you, and hopefully it won't take too long. I say that, it could take a couple of hours, but I quite fancy doing a bit of multi-tool hunting. So I'm just going through systems in teleport list at the moment that I've been to before, because I've never really done much multi-tool hunting, and I'm looking out for particular kinds of weapons and systems. So in the moment I'm in a tier 3 system. It's a promising one. So it was discovered 2 years ago by my other half when she was playing. None of the planets have been discovered yet, but the multi-tool in the cabinet is this pistol here. And it has got nothing special about the multi-tool, but it does have crystals on the top, which kind of gives a couple of things away to me. Maybe nothing here, but I've got a funny feeling there could be either an alien or an experimental weapon on this system. So, that being said, let's get cracking. So, as you can see over here, there is a B class. This is a B class weapon. Now it could be this cabinet will always be a B class. This multi-tool could either be an A or a C class one. I'm sure it would probably be a B, but we will soon find out when we get to a planet. Because what I want to do, I want to try and find an A class cabinet, and then start pulling the weapons in to see what's in the A class cabinets. Because you've got more of an idea of see if you can pull the S-class weapon in as well, and then we'll go if we find something decent, and then I'll go and find the S-class cabinet. So let's get cracking. So I'm tooled up. I have got probably, I think it's 190 planetary charts for inhabited outposts. I've got a farm down on my planet. I don't do the normal way of where you just collect navigational data. I've actually got a nav data farm. I'm going to get some launch thrusters just in case I need it. Do I need anything else? Don't think I do. I'm streaming a little bit earlier than I was going to, because just down to the fact that this could... Oh, hello. Just down to the fact that this could take a little bit of time. Right, let's get in the old ship. No, let's do it from here actually. So I'm going to scan for inhabited outposts. There we go. Minor settlement, so that's where we're going to head to. Everything seems to be over here. Here's our minor settlement, so we'll just scan that planet, get its name. Tony. Aggressive sentinels again. Oh, bugger. That's a shame. Never mind. Got a notebook here so I can keep track of where I am. So as I said, we're after finding the A-class cabinet to start off with. That'll help. You never know. Might just be able to find it first go. Have done, I think last time I found it first go. Don't forget to say hi in the chat if you're sitting there watching. Let's say it's going to be ever such a chilled stream this is. So what have we got here? So the C class one is a blue and yellow. So let's go and head off and find another minor settlement. Hello, Tia. Can you hear me okay, Tia? Oh, that's not far. Brilliant. This is where we could do with the option to disable the voice. Right, let's just head over here. That wasn't far, was it? That's good. Got crappy weather and extreme sentinels. That's not good. Let's get on in. So here's the one from the space station. The one in the space station was a B class. So let's see what this one is. This is an A class. So, okay, this is the cabinet we're after. So it's either pulled the B class upper class, or it is a native A class weapon, and we'll find that out eventually. But what we can do, so what we're going to do now is we are going to have to, I want to make a save beacon. I don't think I've probably got enough materials for a save beacon, but no, I need some metal plating and some sodium nitrate. Okay, so we can make some of that up. Need 15, don't we? Thank you, T. And I think we need 2 metal plating. Stick it in high capacity. And we need 2 metal plating, I think. Right, now we can stick a save beacon down. And now I am going to fly to every planet. Actually, what we can do is just see what the native A class weapon is for this system. Jesus, it's horrible out there. So what I can do is reload my autosave. Tia, can you just delete that? Fucking bots, I tell you. Right, so it is, for this pool of weapons, the A class is a blue and yellow rifle. I'm going to write that down. That way I know what I'm looking for. Now we're going to head off into space and go and visit every planet. Right. Let's go to this one first. And that is called ECLIUSAL. I'm going to go down onto the surface, don't want anything about the planet, just going to exit my ship, save and reload and head back to my save beacon. wants to land. There we go. Vapor, how you doing? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming, mate. Bit of a chilled stream tonight. Just going to be hunting around for some multi-tools. With any luck, we might find something quite good. I'm doing really good, Vapor. Thanks, mate. I have thank everything that it's Friday. It's been an awful week, so No Man's Sky is my go-to for after having a crappy week at work. Got a cold snack on the go, and I think you know what that is. Fizzy and golden. Kevlar, how you doing, mate? Thanks for coming. Right, so let's see what's we got from that last planet. I was going to do something completely different today. I was meant to stream last week, and I do apologise for not doing it, guys. Something came up. But I'm actually going to do that as a video, I think. It's going to be quite a good little video. Stop. No, 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 don't park over there. I want to park close to it because it's aggressive sentinels on here. So how is everybody? Everybody had a good week? Right, so again, it's another big rifle. So this one is orange and blue. So that's no good. We're going off to the next planet. I tell you what, I don't know how people like Ostentatious and Lava Lamp could do this all the time. It is, it takes time. It really is quite frustrating sometimes. I was looking for an experimental the other day, and I think I was into hour 3 at one stage. Right, let's go to the space station. Going here. Labor Day weekend here. Oh, does that mean it's like a bank holiday, does it? We've just had a bank holiday this week in the UK. Creative Guy, how are you? Good to see you. How you doing? So did you get an extra day off work for Labor Day? I don't know how it works in the States. Do that. Reload the autosave. So what I'm doing, guys, at the moment, yes, next Monday is the holiday. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, we just had we call it a bank holiday over here. And we just had last Monday off. But the weird thing is, so 4-day week, it's been the longest. Every day is just dragged. It's been so bad. It really has. I think I need a new career. Perhaps I ought to take up YouTube full time. That'd be a thing, wouldn't it? I'd quite enjoy that, to be honest with you. I never really taken YouTube seriously, but I quite fancy it now. I think I need to get a few more views than I get at the moment, though. Oh, thank you, Creative Guy. Appreciate that. That was hard work, but this is what I'm trying to do now. Try and get us another multi-tool. I've never really had the patience for it, and the mechanics of the game as well. I kind of understood it, and then I listened to the master, Ostentatious, and yeah, it does actually work the way he does it, and yeah, it's all come together. But oof, you definitely have to be prepared for it. Right, what have we got here? Just a normal crappy old pistol. I didn't make a note of that planet name, did I? Let's have a look. That was Meepolk. Maybe something here, maybe completely not. I might have to go into another system, but let's have a look. All right. Nice free optical drill. Yeah. I don't use the optical drill very much. Mind you, saying that. As much as I play the game, I don't play the game very much, to be honest. I just do certain things. I keep meaning to muck around with my freighter. I did clear it out the other day. I made it quite, made some space in there, but I'm still not quite sure whether I want to keep my freighter. I quite fancy another one of those big sort of what's it? The big flat ones. Begins with V. Can't remember. Help me out in the chat. Having a brain fart at the moment. But I've got a Sentinel one at the moment. I've got a Dreadnought at the moment. Ventador, yeah, that's the word. Of course, it just slips off the tongue. So when does everybody think the update's going to happen? Because obviously Switch is happening very soon, isn't it? I think it's in the next couple of weeks. They've already announced the Switch. So when do you think the update's going to happen? Do you think there's going to be a massive update for patch 4? For number 4? I don't think it's going to be a massive update. They've done quite a lot recently, unless they've been sort of beavering behind the scenes. Because I did hear they were hiring another 12 staff at Hello Games, but it's not for work on No Man's Sky. So perhaps they're thinking of doing another game at the moment. I doubt if they ever release any details if they are, after what happened with No Man's Sky. The abomination of the launch of No Man's Sky was just terrible. Being on holiday to Poland. Has Expedition 8 finished? I don't think it has finished, actually. I think we've got a week? 10 days left on that one? Have you done it yet, Creative Guy? I actually really enjoyed it, to be honest with you. It was very chilled. Very chilled. It's a bit quick. I think I got it over and done with in about sort of 6 hours, 7 hours, something like that. It was very quick. Holiday in Poland. Blimey. Yep, you got it all done as well. Yeah, I'm on it as soon as the day it comes out, to be honest with you. I've really got into them. I really enjoy it. It can be soul destroying multi-tool hunter. Scott, how are you doing? Well, there are 3 major multi-tool hunters in the No Man's Sky community that I would class as the best, and Scott Reed is in the chat at the moment, and he's Scotty 300872, one of the best multi-hunters in the community, I think. Nice to see you, Scott. This is like hang on. Have you been looking for multi-tools recently, Scott? I haven't seen as much come up in your profile. No, another crappy old rifle. I don't think we're going to have anything on this one. Right, let's head off. I just hope my internet's going to keep up. I've had problems with the internet today. Right, where am I heading to? There's a couple of planets over here. That's fair enough, Scott. Did you see what Austin found the other day with the glow tubes and the horns? I know he's been after something with the glow tubes and crystals. It's a nice multi-tool. This would be the last planet, wouldn't it? Oh no, one more. Yeah, I don't think Lava's posting much at the moment for multi-tools. I know he plays a lot with KJ, but he hasn't posted a lot of videos with multi-tools. Don't know if he's still... He has spent thousands and thousands of hours looking for tools. Let's dump it down here. Exit and reload. Keep it. This can't be much of an exciting stream, but I have to get the experience of streaming. I don't do it very often, and I think I'm going to get me more used to it, so I just thought I'd just stream my gameplay. I had nothing else to do tonight, so go and find some multi-tools. I did have a load of crash ship locations, crash exotic locations, but as I said, I might just put that as a compilation in one video, to be honest with you. See, I never bothered looking for the Sentinel pillars. Didn't give that a thought, but then again, I don't have a lot of maps. Never really thought about that. I think we're blown out on this system. Got one more planet to try though. Another rifle. It's worth a try. I think just go to a random tier 2 or tier 3 system. And just keep trying. Say might find something tonight, probably won't. because I'm streaming, but I found quite a few in the last couple of days, but a lot of them have just been crappy pistols. You know, the experimental pistols like starters, and there's absolutely no point posting those up. How do you find your minor settlements? So, obviously everywhere you go you can get navigational data. I've got a navigational data farm on my base, so I can collect, you know, a couple of hundred navigational data all at once, and then you go up to the space station and just exchange the maps, exchange the nav data for inhabited outposts. Most of the time it will yeah, I drop a manual save before finding one. Just reload your manual save instead of your auto. Ah, fair enough. But yeah, so get as much navigational data as possible. I mean, if I didn't have the farm, I would be, every time I go to an inhabited outpost, you can get a navigational data from there. Probably two, actually. One from the save point and one from the desk on the little cubes. But so I've just collected, I went back to my base, got a couple of hundred nav data, exchanged them for maps, and then you just look for the minor settlements. Every time you fire off a map, it will either get a minor settlement or the planetary archives or anything like that. Don't go to anything other than the minor settlement, and then every time you scan, it will bring up a minor settlement, if that makes sense. Manual save before finding one. If nothing special, just reload your save. Best way to find crash ships via transmission tower. Very rare to have a pilot that will no crash ship. See, with crash ships, I found quite a few crashed exotics. And I'd just do exactly the same thing. Get a shed ton of nav data and just exchange them for distress signals. I don't know if it's completely true, right? But so looking for exotics, you can find any exotic in any system just by going into space and calling your freighter in. And you'll notice when your freighter comes in, a half a dozen ships will spawn around it, and you can have a look around all those ships on your HUD basically, and then you just pulse for 5 seconds, 6 seconds, pull your freighter in again, and you can literally go through the whole 22 ships so easily, and eventually the exotic comes up. Now, what I found with exotics is if they spawn very quickly there, if you get them in the first couple of freighters, you find them quite easily crashed. And I don't know if it's a thing, but it seems to be the way I've done it. The last couple of squids that I found crashed. Indie VR. This is very cool in VR. Yes, it is. I am actually playing it in VR on another save, actually. I'm quite new to VR. But yeah, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'm a bit clanky at flying in VR, I must admit. But I think that's just down to the right, we've got nothing here. So that was a bit of a blowout. I thought we might get something off this system. Let me just double check, make sure I've got everything. Right, I'll collect my save beacon. I'm going to go and find a random system and we'll just try it. I have an Oculus 2 Quest. I've got a Rift 2. I know it's quite old, but I picked it up so cheap. I more or less stole it. Right, so we're looking for... There is a booming one. How many planets does that have? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's got 5 planets. We'll check this place out. Rift S. Yeah, that's the one. I'm looking at the box now. I can't even remember what it's called. That's right. Oh shit. Don't really want to play with this. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. Go to another system. I don't want to mess around with. Yeah, Oculus Rift. That's what I got. I picked it off a guy. I picked it up off a guy off work who sold all his PC gear because he's madly into PS5. I mean, madly into PS5. Today, funnily enough, he said that he has bought. He paid 700 quid. 700 quid for a steering wheel for his PS5. I'm going to do. And he bought the sit-down race car thing that goes with Gran Turismo 7. And he's also spent $3,500 on a 55-inch TV, which is basically a 100 hertz monitor, just so he can play Gran Turismo, which is a lot of money. I've got to sell my PS5 to get Quest 2. He's mad. No, he's not mad. He just... Right, this is what happened last year. Was it last year, year before? When did the PS5 and the Xbox, new Xbox, come out? He bought one of those on pre-order each before they came out. He got them. He had like a £5,000 PC, really good, high quality PC, i7, and he wasn't using the consoles very much, so he sold them. And this year he's got himself another Xbox and another PlayStation 5. Got rid of all his PC gear. But he just non-stop buys the latest tech. Now, I'm kind of looking at this and thinking to myself, yes, it's only a C-class weapon, but that thing has got a crystal on it. And I don't know if it makes any difference. I don't know if Scott's still in the chat, but I'm kind of thinking I'm going to have a good look around here. Because there is, for one thing, there's 6 planets on this system, which is brilliant. We've got more chance of picking multi-tools out of the pool. Is it 22 weapons in the weapons pool? I think it is. So we've got a quite high chance of finding something decent in this system. But yeah, he is completely mad. But he had this Oculus, and I'm not joking, it's like brand new. I've got it all in the box, original box packaging, all the instructions, everything. So, and I got it really cheap. Right, we're scanned for a inhabited outpost. Oh, there we go. Minor settlement. Might have actually called 2 up then. Minor settlement. Where are you? There it is. No aggressive sentinels, please. Oh, for Christ's sake. It's fucking... What is it with these aggressive sentinel planets? Right. Nice. Off the stream, we'll leave you some. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Do appreciate that. Have a good stream. That's a nice sort of paradise planet as well. Purple grass. Double extreme planet. Yeah. Alright, let's head on down. What's the chances of this being an A-class cabinet straight away? Right, same weapon from up there. So that was a C-class, wasn't it? So, still a C-class, so this is probably a native C-class weapon. Right, well, let's see what the native C-class is for this planet. You were randomly suggested on my YouTube. Oh, well, that's okay then. Any random suggestions, that's fine by me. because YouTube has been a bit crap recently. The last couple of days. Yeah, double extreme weather and Sentinels. Had to happen. Probably wouldn't have happened if I had not been streaming. And of course, now with No Man's Sky, being, you know, if you're sitting in an inhabited outpost, you've got more chances of being done over by the, by pirates. They do these random attacks, don't they? Right, so this is what is that, purple and yellow? And that's the C. Okay. Right, so let's go and find the A-class cabinet. Should really... I don't suppose it really matters, does it? Let's just go... Yeah, it should be an outer ship then, really. Minor settlement, 9 hours. Right, okay. Yeah, YouTube has been poor recently. It's not suggesting my videos for some reason, and it's not sending out notifications. In the last 2 or 3 days, it's been really poor. But what can you do? Good old YouTube. C-class. Trading post, one of those. No, it sounds daft, but I'm going to start doing these maps indoors because I don't want to get hassled by any sentinels. Something else to deal with. Here we go. Right, we'll head on down. Quite a nice planet if it wasn't pissing it down with rain. With a C-class. You can spawn derelict freighters in a planet's atmosphere. I didn't know that, actually. I did not know that. I know you can spawn your own freighter more or less into the atmosphere, but you could spawn derelict freighters. I could do with doing some derelict freighters at some stage as well, because I need to finish off getting the blueprints for my my freighter, and I need salvage frigate modules. Another C class. It doesn't take a long time to find the A-class cabinet, because if it is something nice, then we've got to find the S-class one as well. It's only a minute away. It's just about to go up into space then. So that's all the alien creatures do. And oh really? I didn't know that. Oh, that's handy. I wonder why it does that. Right, so pink and blue. The A-class one. That's good. So A-class is pink and blue rifle. Brilliant. That saved us a bit of trawling around. Let's go and stick a save beacon down. And we'll go to every planet. Christ, I did not know that it got rid of... Wonder why it gets rid of all the alien creatures on the derelict freighter then. Asteroid fields. Awesome. So it could be a long stream, could be a short one, not sure yet. Depending on what we find. And depending whether I run out of beer. Which I shouldn't do. Did anybody see the photos from the No Man's Sky meetup in Guildford that Captain Steve arranged? They look great, didn't it? Must admit. Did want to go this time, but couldn't make it. Right, let's head over back. Haven't seen the photos. A new pet monkey? Is that in real life or in the game? A pet monkey? What do you do with a pet monkey? Real life. Shit. I wonder where that came from. You know, kind of, you know, he's just sitting there thinking, do you know what? I'll have a monkey. Oh, hats off to him. You got to want one of those to be able to get one. You got to really want one, because that, surely that's got to be a bit of a handful. That's pretty cool. Not my kind of thing. Got a dog. That's enough work. Wants to play in the morning at 6 o'clock. I absolutely do not want to do that. So God knows what a monkey wants to do at 6 o'clock in the freaking morning. Oh, it's a joke. Okay. I was going to say. Nothing there. Any of these planets going to be nice? I doubt it. Just an effect on a phone. Okay. I've watched Steve's channel for the last couple of days, so I must be missing out on something here. Oh, has he put a video up, or is it? Oh, the link to the video's in the chat. It probably isn't, because I don't think you're allowed to. I don't think YouTube allows you to put links in the chat, but I'll check it out. I'll go into his. No, another crappy one. Jesus. How many have we done on this system? 3. Okay. Well, we've got to persevere. As I said, I've had quite good luck recently. Does the anomaly have it come? I don't know what pulls them in the anomaly in, whether it's the same as the space station. Because the space station's got its own pool of weapons. I suppose we could check, really. But I got a funny feeling it's the space station's pool of multi-tools. Frothing planet. I'm gonna have to get beer in a minute. Just run out, so 2 seconds. Get down on the planet. So if I think if it is the space station, if the space station has a good tool, then the anomaly will do. Maybe. I'm not quite sure. How would that work? Don't know. Have to test that one out, I think. Right. Strange planet. Let's head back. Ooh. Thankfully, I remembered. Let's head back, and then I can go quickly grab a beer out of the fridge. Just one. That's all we need for a stream. Let's get on down. Nope. Right, I'm going to go quickly grab a beer, guys. Be back in 2 seconds. Right then. Off to the next. Yeah, I thought that as well. I thought that would be quite a good way to find out what's in the pool, maybe. Without having to do. We're not going to make it easy for us, mind you. Right, what planet are we after? We're after... Been there. Been there. There we go. Has that got a moon as well? Yeah, it'd be good if the holograms actually showed other weapons in the pool for that planet. or something else. Oh, I think this has actually got a moon on it as well. I didn't see that. Why doesn't it show up? Oh yes, it did, up there. Why wasn't I looking properly? We can go there as well, that's no problem. Oh, king of beers. I think the Golden Vector is definitely my favourite ship, you know. Definitely a good ship to have. I like my exotics, but there's something about the Vector. Great ship. You like the Snowball Guppy? Yeah, I like that. I think the Vector's better in a fight. It's definitely a bit more nimble. But then again, I don't think... I'm not sure if my Guppy's completely maxed out in like things like manoeuvrability, but this thing is definitely a bit of a beast when it comes down to... It's good for fighting. Not that there's much fights going on, really. And I like it, the fact that it was a prize for the expedition. This was that was an expedition well worth doing, to be honest with you. The first one, the prize was fantastic. I think the prizes on the last few expeditions have been a bit pants, to be honest. I thought the Normandy was great as well. Not that I use it very much, but. Yeah, I'd much prefer them to perhaps sort of crawl back a little bit on the expeditions and then come up with something that's got a bit of a better prize, you know, a bit of a better reward. I think it's going to be a blowout on this one. Right, so we've done all the planets. I've just got to do that moon. I honestly thought we were going to have some luck on this because of that crystal on that pistol, but obviously it means nothing. Or perhaps that the if there is an experimental or an alien weapon that's down in the C classes, and it's just not worth going for any of those. Right, where's the planets? Oh, that's what I'm looking for. There we go. Unknown moon. Aggressive Sentinel. Twitch drop ships are cool. Do you know what? I never watched Twitch. I thought I have got a Twitch channel which I've used once or twice, years and years and years ago. But no, I don't watch Twitch very much. I considered doing Twitch at one stage, to be honest with you, because obviously I've been through stages of. By now I should have a lot more subscribers than I have got, but I've sort of pulled away from YouTube quite a lot, and it punishes you for it. Whereas Twitch seems a bit more friendly, but I don't fancy starting again, to be honest with you. You know, I've got no followers on Twitch. I don't fancy starting again. That'd be painful. Right, this will be the last one. I'll have to find one more system. I think I'll do one more. And if we can't find anything tonight, then I'll have to do something off the stream. I've been watching Lost again recently. That's what I've been binging for the last 2 weeks. I've been watching the box sets. Really enjoying it, to be honest. Anybody else out there watch Lost? Just messes you up a little bit. It's all over the shop, and I like it, actually. Something to watch when you've watched everything on Netflix and Amazon. Do you have a favourite galaxy? Do you know what I've only been in two? I've been in Euclid and Hilbert. And I don't see the point in going in anywhere else, to be honest with you. Perhaps I should start a save just going from galaxy to galaxy. Is it Calypso that's meant to be a lot of Paradise stuff? I like The Boys and Car Masters. Rags to Riches. Yeah, I watched The Boys. That last series was brutal. It was so brutal. No, we've not got one here. Which is a shame, because this one's got horns. So I reckon there is an alien and an experimental of a different class. But there's nothing in the A's or the S's. So we'll write this one off and head on to the next system. Yeah, The Boys. That was... I'm surprised that actually got certificated for the TV, actually. There was parts on that where I just thought, really? Really? But yeah, very good. Right then, let's head off and find another system. So we're looking for tier 2, tier 3 systems with 5 planets. That's our current location. So that is another tier 2 system. So yeah, we got any more tier 3s around here? Just for shits and giggles. Nope. Developing, don't want to touch that. Can't find that, that's declining. Prosperous, what's the chance? How many planets have we got in there? 1, 2, 3. I think we'll give this one a go, to be honest with you. Prosperous. Byzantine, Lush, Calypso. Oh, Calypso's the harsh one, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. Byzantine's what, number 9 or something? Number 9 or 10? Yeah, it never really bothered me, to be honest with you. And I think I did it on my I've got a yellow save. Make you laugh, but everything is yellow. All my ships and everything. But I went over to Hilbert on that. But no, it never really went for changing galaxies. I had a friend of mine that's been playing No Man's Sky for years and years, and he's done like 100 galaxies now. Perhaps I should do it on another save. I don't really fancy doing it on this one. This one is just dedicated for doing my YouTube bits, to be honest. See, mostly all the coordinates are posted to jump galaxies quite quickly, aren't they? B-class rifle. I'm going to go for it. Rather than mess around looking... We've got plenty of planets in this system. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 5 planets. Let's go for it. We will find a multi-tool. This is my positive thinking. A minor assessment eventually. Trading post. Shouldn't really just stand on the landing pad either. Here we go. You could do a stream to see how many galaxies you could go visiting bases from normally teleporter. Yeah, I could do really. Be quite good, because that way at least I could get a base computer down in every galaxy, and then I've got the option to head off because, yeah, should do really. Right, minor settlement, here we come. We want something awesome to start off with. Right, so found B in the space station. Well, at least it's a nice planet. There's a rifle in it. So it's a nice planet. It looks like there's really bad weather there at the moment, with all the clouds. Whoa! Nearly. Oh, hell, that's gone miles away. Yeah, Prime. Lord of the Rings spin-offs. Do you know what? I didn't like Lord of the Rings. It was okay to watch it the first time. We got the box set and all that kind of stuff. But really, really wasn't keen on it, to be honest. I don't think I could cope with that again. Don't like Walking Dead. Don't like zombie stuff. Decent zombie film, maybe, but don't like zombie stuff very much. Right, we've got to find an A-class cabinet. Yeah, I have got Prime, I must admit, but not a huge amount on it that interests me, to be honest. Watch so much of it. I like catching up with sort of old films, 90s films, 2000s, and decent sci-fi stuff. But there is a lot of padding on Prime, a lot of CAC, and Netflix. Netflix is worse for that, I think. I think I only get Netflix for Stranger Things. Probably because my daughter watches it so much, but I do enjoy it. Right, A-class cabinet, please. Oh, is it all CGI, is it? Another B, isn't it? Well, I'll have a look, but if it's anything like the films, it was basically 3 films of walking with a few battles, and very long. I think because we got the box, I think we got the box set on DVD or something like that, and I think we tried to watch them in a day. Oh, it was hard work. Give me Star Wars any day. Is that B or is that the same? Let's see. Aha! Aha! Now that's a bit handy. No, I haven't got Disney at the moment. I got rid of that. I had it over Christmas to absolutely binge watch every Marvel film, which they're okay. And I wanted to see the Beatles film, which was different. Right, so we found the S-Class cabinet. All we got to do now... I wasn't actually planning on that, but that's good. Oh, of course I left my save beacon behind. So we get some more sodium nitrate. That is really quite handy. I'm not going to lie. You watch, there'll be nothing on here. No, but I have been told that's really good. I've been told that it's been really good, the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. Do you know what? Do you know what my major problem is? Time. Not enough time in the day. But yeah, I shall make plans for that because I do like anything Star Wars other than the new first 3 films. The ones after the originals have been really good, but the first 3 remake Star Wars 1, 2 and 3 they were not good. Yeah, Jar Jar Binks needed to be put to sleep. I'm just saying. Because the books were never intended to be made into films, the original Star Wars, so they made them really political. Oh, don't want that. We want that. And there goes C, G. Make it purple. Why not? And let's go trawling around the planets and see if we can find the S-Class. Righty-ho. So, we've been to this here planet. This here planet... Let's go. Come on. Something nice would be really good now. MA84. The Mandalorian was enjoyable, and Boba Fett. Are they on Disney? Because I don't think I watch those. I think my daughter did. As I said, I only grabbed Disney for a month. I can't keep shelling out on multiple TV channels, packages. Yeah. Everything gets really expensive otherwise. And with what's going on at the moment, I've even had to sell my car. I sold my Jag. I can't believe it. But, run one car instead. Alright, let's head on up. Where is our save beacon? There it is. Go on, want something nice now. Just found the S-Class cabinet before I found anything else. Turn on down. Hope there's something good, because if we found an experimental, there is a really slim chance, but they come in 2s and 3s. It could be an alien there as well. That alien multi-tool I put up the other day, it was a really nice experimental, but it was only in A class and I couldn't get it to spawn as an S. Right, that's crap. They're horrible. Don't like those weapons at all. So let's head on to the next... Ooh, wrong hole. That's what she said. Let's head up into space. Been there, haven't we? So let's go to this one here. Aggressive sentinels. Can't get away from them.
Technology recharge.
We can do. Just a little bit of music in the background. Just a bit and make it a bit more entertaining. It's like watching paint dry for you lot, I should imagine. Stop. Whoa, tiger. Get down without pissing off any sentinels. I use the rabbit hole technique to kill tons of sentinels. I'm at a point today where I just, if I could do with killing no sentinels whatsoever, that's fine by me. Let's get out of here. Go back to our save beacon. Oh, God, there's something decent on here. Mustn't forget to call the space station cabinet in as well. Space station. Well, forgot that in the last one, but then again, probably wouldn't work. Quite handy to find the S-Class cabinet so quickly. Get on in. What have we got here? Hello. That's a crappy pistol. On to the next. Shallow tunnel in and out. Yeah. Yeah, I've done that before. I've done that before. Right. Come on. What? Just fly to the planet, please. It locks onto anything possible rather than the planet you want to go to. Ah, another aggressive sentinels. Activated copper in this thing. And some ancient bones. That was my first way of making money when I first got back into No Man's Sky. I didn't know anything about the game really. And I sort of landed on a planet and ancient bones was going everywhere on on foot. And then we got the cars. We were going around getting ancient bones. It was brilliant. Really good. Enjoyed that. I think that was on Beyond. And still have a base there. Aggressive weather. Aggressive sentinels and extreme weather. Again. Well, I make a note of the cabinet just for shits and giggles, even if it hasn't got any. But I doubt if I'll post it. I'll probably post it in the community tab. But it's a shame if we can't get it. So we must remember before I exit the system to go to the space station, reload up there as well. Nope. I think we've got one more planet, haven't we? Give it a go. I don't think it's going to work, but always worth a go. And then the space station. Been there, been there, been there. Make sure you reload as callback system can swap classes. Okay, Scott, I'll have a look at that. I didn't know that. Is that as a rule? Does it happen often? I think both of my multi-tools are yours, Scott's. Of course, we got that one. You know, I've got a bit of a thing for that one. And that one. I think they're both yours. Okay, Vapor. Thanks for coming, mate. Appreciate it. See you soon, my friend. Take care. And you, creative guy. Catch you later, mate. Thanks for staying and hanging around. Take care, my friend. Yeah, only just realised that, mate. That's what you do when you're streaming without your glasses on. I read this chat and I think, okay. I'm an idiot. I really am an idiot sometimes. This is why I don't stream. I'm a complete idiot. If you were to... I'll tell you what, guys. If you were to see what really happens when I record, the amount of stuff I have to take out where I'm cussing at myself because I can't talk when I record. Or I do something wrong. I don't know why my last video bombed so badly. The Blue Royal ship, but that took 4 attempts to record that because every time I recorded it, something went wrong. Oh, we're not going to find a decent multi-tool, are we? Oh, we're not. Right, let's see what else we got to. We got all the planets. Let's go to space station, and then I'll reload on this planet. It will do it, yeah. But you'd think, right? I've been doing YouTube quite a bit now. Even before No Man's Sky, I've been doing YouTube for 7 years, something like that. Obviously used to do a lot of Minecraft. I say that under my breath. You'd think I'd be half decent at it, but oh Christ, can't see a bloody thing. Right, space station. That's what we were going to. Yeah. It seems to be if I sit down in front of the computer and press record, my ability to speak doesn't happen very well. It doesn't work very well. Or I do something just like that, I'll start reading the chat and I ain't got my glasses on and I am blind. I really am. It's also what happens when you drink beer and stream at the same time, Vapor. Just saying. But it's a necessity on a Friday evening. After the shitty old week of work that I've had. Oh dear. Right, at the space station. What is in the cabinet up here? Be interested to see. Because Austin was saying that. Oh, see, look. It's got bones on it. Right, okay, I'm going to reload up here. And I'm going to head down to that. And you never know. You never know. Where are we? I'm not blind. Oh, there we go. What's the chance? What is the chance that this will be something nice?
Technology recharge.
Nope. It's just a rifle. And I'm going to reload on this planet as well, just for chits and giggles. I'll make a note of this the location. So it's just a pistol, isn't it? Okay, so let's get the coordinates. Plus 2678. Plus 1484. There we go, S class. Right. How long have I been streaming? Hour and 35 minutes. I think that'll be it for me tonight, guys. And thank you all for coming, hanging out with me. I'll come up with a better kind of live stream, because I think this is a bit mind-numbing just to watch somebody take off and land. But have to do it. Didn't get ourselves anything nice, like a alien or an experimental. But I'm sure I'll find something over the weekend. And I do intend to. So that being said, thanks for coming. And I shall see you in the next one. Take it easy, guys. Cheers. Thanks, Vapor. Oh, thanks for hanging out, mate.